see what you got. 16,000 pounds of rolling fury. That's a lot bigger truck. Today on the Stoney Ridge Farm Channel, we're getting into some stuff. Woo! Coming sound, that diesel this morning, guys. Nothing like fresh burning diesel in the morning. Welcome to the Stoney Ridge Farm. Today we are headed off the farm for a little off-farm project. I am driving about a half hour away. I have a marketplace addiction, a Facebook marketplace addiction that I just have to keep fed. So what we're gonna do today, I've got some major projects lined up on the Stoney Ridge Farm in the mega shop. First of all, I've got to run all of my electrical and my lighting in the mega shop. Secondly, the outdoor kitchen. I have to stay in the outdoor kitchen. The problem with this huge building that I never anticipated, and this is something for you guys to think about if you're doing a large building yourself, I never anticipated the idea that, hey bud, you got a great big building here. How are you going to get up there and change the stinking light bulbs or run the electrical? How are you going to do all that? So a while back, I bought what's called a genie lift, a single person little bucket lift, and my dad and I used that lift to do a little bit of work. I can't remember what the heck it was we were doing, but Dad and I used it. It's not very safe, and it doesn't move very well. You guys have all seen the man lifts that are available, and to rent one of those for a month or a week or however long it's going to take to run all the electrical and get all these projects done is going to cost me an arm and a leg, upwards of 2,000 bucks. Well, I'm always needing to get up, trim trees. I'm needing to get up on the roof and clean the gutters out on this place. I need to get up high in many instances. So today we're gonna go buy a derelict genie man lift. It's a 45-foot boom lift that I don't know if it works or not. So we got some future content trying to get that thing fixed and make sure it works. Fingers crossed, I pop some batteries in it, good to go. We're gonna walk all around it. We'll show you guys exactly how it works. But first, I gotta pull my hitch out right here. Remove this guy. Oh, set him in the back. Right there. And I gotta get my pintle hook. Here's my pintle hook. Oh, that dude is heavy. Woo. I'd like to think I'm Superman, but I can't do everything with one hand. This is called a pintle hook. And the reason we need a pintle hook is what you'll see in just a little bit. I've got a rollback coming for this man lift, and it ain't no joke, baby. It is 16,000-ish pounds. We can pull up the specs later on, but it's 16,000 pounds. That's heavy. It takes a special rollback to haul this thing. It's probably 20 feet-ish long. So I had to call a specialty guy out of Virginia to come all the way down here in North Carolina to load this thing up. So in just a minute, we're gonna hop in the dually. We're gonna head across town and check out this genie lift. We'll walk around it real quick with you guys. Again, it's inoperable. I don't know if it works. I just don't know. We'll find out. I love this kind of stuff. On the road again. Clear prop. So I'm driving off the farm. As I'm driving, I just moved the cows this morning. You guys might have seen that video. I'm just double checking my pasture to make sure I don't have any calves out there and make sure I don't run into somebody as I drive out of here. But yeah, I don't see any calves out there. It's a good thing. Let's get on the road. I got a couple stops to make. I'm sending off my paperwork for my farmer exemption, my sales tax exemption. So when I get ready to go buy my new skid steer, I can not have to pay sales tax. That's one of the perks of having a bona fide farm, is your feed, because your final product that you sell is your cattle or your beef. So anything that you buy for the farm, like that, feed, tractors, equipment, there's a sales tax exemption. Now, when you guys see this genie lift or man lift, I want you to tell me what you think I should pay for it. These things are expensive, super expensive to buy. You can search the web and you'll find them anywhere. Like the cheapest one you'll find is $8,500, and it's probably all to pieces with problems. And upwards of 40, 50 grand. I think new, they're somewhere in the neighborhood of 100 or more. So we are really saving a pile of cash by buying this thing, if it works. If it doesn't work, then basically I've got a 16,000 pound paperweight that cost $1,000 to move. I don't know what I'll do with it if it doesn't work. It's gotta work. That's all it is to it. I don't think we'll get it moving today, but maybe we'll get the wrenches out on it, and I'll just walk you guys around it and show you exactly what's going on. I can't tell if the charging system's working or not. Got a big road trip coming up with this dually pickup truck, guys. I'm driving down to South Carolina. It'll be the longest trip that I've taken on this truck. Stay tuned for a future video. The outdoor kitchen, which I constructed probably 2 years ago, I've ordered cabinets from Stall Industries, and we've also got all of the appliances, everything squared away for the outdoor kitchen. So stay tuned. That's going to be a great video. I hope you're subscribed. Hit that like button down there. Hit the little bell icon. It'll notify you when I post a new video. A lot to come here on the Stoney Ridge. We're still building. Huge fencing project coming up as well. Let's see if I can park this big truck. Put that back tire up there on the curb. There we go. Daddy like it. Big truck rule. Oh. Best watering hole in town, Debbie's in Stoneville, North Carolina. Look at that biscuit. That is a, whew, that was almost a mailbox. That is a recipe for obesity. Recipe for obesity. I tell you what, when I first moved up here to the country, I hit up Debbie's every day for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I gained 60 pounds. It is good for the soul and bad for the belly. I got a country ham, egg, and cheese biscuit. $8. I gotta slow down. My favorite car of all time is getting ready to go past me, and I will have one of these before I leave this earth. I've had one. It's a 1957 Chevy Bel Air. There she is. Look at that. Oh man. Breaks my heart. I want one so bad. I've wanted one of those since I was a little kid. What's your dream car? Post it down there. What's the car you always wanted, or the truck you always wanted since you were a kid? When I was a little boy, I'd make my mama stop and let me take pictures of 57 Chevys if I ever saw one on the side of the road. Ever since I was a little kid. We're gonna speed up a little bit so we can check it out. I do like a black on black. Tuxedo black with black and gray interior is what I'm looking for. Now let's go waste money on farm equipment. So let's talk about why I brought a dually truck here to come pick this thing up. I've got other vehicles I could drive and save a little bit on fuel. The reason I brought this is in case the man lift needs to be pulled over a little bit to one side or the other once we get it on the rollback. So there's no way, there's a way to pull it up onto the rollback, but there's no way to pull it sideways on the rollback other than hooking a chain through that pintle hook on the back here and just giving it a tug. I don't know what his plan is, whether we're gonna put some soapy water down on the bed if we need to or what, but it's gonna be a challenge to get this thing on the rollback. It is inoperable, meaning it doesn't work. The lift portion of the man lift is on the ground, so you can't get it up. There's no way to get it up right now. So we're just gonna basically have to drag it. Hopefully we're not dragging and breaking anything. I think they're designed to be pretty robust, but that's the rub, the literal rub. I brought the dually in case we've got to do a little tugging. We're about to pull in here. I want to make sure these guys are okay with being on the camera before I get all set up here, just to be nice. Oop, passed it. There we go. We in the country right here, boy. We up in the country. And guess what? Seatbelt doesn't make noise. Thank you. Thank you. No noise. Bing, bing, bing. We in the country. Here's what we got here. I gotta get a few things set up so we can actually video this debacle. It's gonna be interesting. Show you what the challenge is here, and it is a challenge. So this is a Genie lift. It's battery powered. There's a battery compartment on that side and one over on this side. This is solid steel. Solid steel. Super heavy. That is dragging the ground a bit, and we got a couple tires, at least one tire off the rim here, which is a little disappointing. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Maybe this guy's got an air rig on here that we don't have to worry about the tires being flat. We might be able to put some air in them. Hopefully, maybe you can lift that up and we can pop that tire back on the rim. But that's what it is. It's a Z4525. This is the bucket right here. Controls up here, controls down there, and I assume the bucket will hold 2 or 3 men. So pretty stout little rig right here. Again, tell me what you think. I paid for this thing. He's here, he's scratching his head. Is he in the driveway?
What's in that right there?
Just a dirt pile.
Dirt pile?
Yeah. Right.
Can you take that loader and push that out the way?
Ain't nothing running.
Oh.
Think you got room to get it through there?
Yeah.
Easier?
Yeah. It'd be better than having to pull up with that trailer and then jackknife it around and put
Yeah.
it back up here. Let's try it, see what we got.
All righty. All right, here we go. So I had no idea. I thought this guy was bringing a rollback out. He brought what's called a landau out. It is a tractor trailer with a 50-foot trailer on it. It's too tight to get around. There's a snake. It's too tight to get around this tree right here. There's a mobile home right here. So the road that I came in on, again, it's just too tight to get through. So what he's gonna do is pull in right here, come through the grass, cut right through, go around, and hopefully we can squeeze through. It's a really tight squeeze. There's a dirt pile here. It's pretty tight right here, man. I'm a little discouraged. It's too late to back out now. Here he comes. Lord, this is it's a tight squeeze, guys. It's a tight squeeze. That's a lot bigger truck. That's a big daddy right there. I don't know how he's gonna get that thing turned around in here. Maybe. Ain't no maybe about it. It's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna tell you right now, that dude can drive. Tell you what, he can drive, Katie.
Yeah.
So you got a remote control there?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what you got. 16,000 pounds of rolling fury. That ain't too bad. That looked like that wheel straightened out a little bit. Maybe not. What do you think? Gonna get another bite at it? Guess you're gonna have to, ain't you? Yeah. You ain't got an air tank on there, do you? Uh-huh. Little more! Back about that much more. Square it up on here. We need it kind of that way a little bit. This that way. Up! Yep! You guys like this kind of stuff? Hit that like button, man. This is good stuff. So these locks, they're locked, totally locked up. It seems like it's straightening out a little bit though. Looks like to me. Get that, this is dragging the ground, but I don't think it's hurting anything. Now it's up. Buddy. Man. Man, I hope this isn't a giant paperweight. There we go. Everything seems to be here. We'll take that out just in case it falls out. All this seems to be here. I have no idea how many hours is on it. First thing we do when we power it up is going to figure out how many stinking hours is on this. And this is the charging system. I don't think it's working. baby. A big rig right there, man. This is fun. It's worth every penny just for the enjoyment factor. All right, we'll see you guys when we get back to the house. We'll walk around, do a full walk around after we get it unloaded. I don't know where I'm gonna put it because I didn't anticipate a tractor trailer. Hopefully we got room in the equipment yard to drop this thing off. I don't want to look at it in front of my house for the next 10 years if it doesn't work. Whew. Gotta get the tire pump, the old Milwaukee tire pump. That tire pump has been the biggest lifesaver for me. I have 2 of them. I've yet to even take the other one out of the box, but this is it. Oh, let's see what kind of battery life we got on that. Yep, full battery. This is the best doggone investment you could ever have for your farm, even for your house. It is an awesome investment. You just can't go wrong. You don't have to carry an air tank and a compressor and all that mess anymore. All you got to do is pop this on, set it and forget it. Just set the PSI and let it rip. Hopefully he can get in and out of here okay. This is a tight squeeze. Oh yeah. You got this. I'm gonna have to rework my gravel. That's all good. That's just part of doing business. Get it backed up here. Let me get in his mirror. This is the kind of adventure I like. All right. Make sure we don't have any stinging insects. Set that right there. We're gonna put this thing up to 60 psi. We got this guy. It's off the rim. I don't know how I'm gonna get this thing back on the rim. Could be a solution if we could lift it off the ground. wet this bed down. Hopefully it works. To get it. There it is. Okay. To skin a cat right there. Good job, man. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. We got it off, guys. Let's let him get out of here. He's charging me by the hour. So these will roll, which is awesome. I wish I had a way to jack this thing up. We'll figure that out. We got to get that tire back on. All the rest of the tires are holding air. So let's talk about this setup right here. Dropping off. There we go. Here's our setup. Here's all our controls, everything. New hydraulic filter. Hydraulic oil looks fantastic. Everything looks good on here. I know it will not take charge right now, but it won't take any charge simply because the batteries are old. On each side here, there's a compartment of batteries. So that is a battery box, battery compartment. Right there, some kind of way to open it. Twist this. It's gonna take a little bit of love here, a little bit of wrenching. There we go. Okay. That's our battery scenario, and these batteries are dated 2017. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 batteries. It's about $1,200 worth of batteries. That's the rub on this. Stay tuned as we get this thing working, and we can use it to do anything and everything here on the farm. I cannot wait. Stick around, guys. I hope you're subscribed. Huge shout out to Laurel Park Tire for helping us get this thing here. I didn't know if the Dodge was going to be able to do it, if we're going to have to get the tractor, but I think the soap trick worked. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo! Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. So we're miring up in the gravel, and I got some mires soaked. Nobody flagging, nobody doing anything. That's nice. Working on it hot, but they're not in my yard. Now look at that biscuit. That is a, whew, that was almost a mailbox. I hit up Debbie's every day for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I gained 60 pounds. So good. Look at that. Oh, Daddy's in love. Now let's go waste money on farm equipment. On the road again. We in the country. This is fun. It's worth every penny. Yeah, recipe for obesity. Y'all come back now. You hear?